Me, like do a real therapy session.
Yeah. So what's going on? You won't open up on a podcast. I know you.
I would do it right now. Go ahead.
Really? You'll open up.
Ask me a question. Go ahead.
Who hurt you?
My
Why
father.
do you not okay, bringing it back. Okay.
And Allie Archer.
Who's that?
One of the first girls that I ever fell in love with.
How old were you when you first fell in love with her?
Man, 2020. Yeah, I think it was 2021.
Oh, you were 21.
Yeah, I just had first moved down here.
How long did you date her for?
God, I don't even know. Maybe a year. But I was so in love with this chick, and like I remember like changing all my shit.
Oh my god! And then you were her side piece.
And then I was a side piece.
I watched this on an old Bradley Martyn Raw Talk.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was so hurt. I was crying, calling my mom and shit. And I was like changing everything to try to like be like, oh, I'm good. Look at me. I'm good. And she just completely was like, yeah, see ya. Anyway, and I was like distraught.
Have you talked to her ever since?
No, but I became a demon afterwards. And then I was like, fuck everybody. I'm getting it. And then I treated women really poorly for many years.
What about now? Do you think you treat women properly now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Do that's different?
Yeah. Put the SpongeBob like that? 10 minutes later.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Yeah. I mean,
no, I think even in the past year I've known you, you've grown as a person. Like as a friend, I can speak on.
Yeah.
You've become a better friend in the past year. So how do you think you've evolved in your intimate relationships?
Well, the truth is like all this stuff we talk about, intimate relationships, friendships, and how someone shows up. It's truthfully starts with how I show up for myself. So I still have a really hard time fully showing up for myself in the sense of like giving myself enough time to just like chill the fuck out and not be focused on work. So that trickles down back into like all my relationships and being able to give myself more of that so that I can give that to someone else like in an intimate way.
Yeah.
So it really just comes down to that, like giving myself enough time so that I can give the other people in my life like rightfully the amount of time that they should get based on our relationship, whether it be a friend or like an intimate relationship.
Yeah.
So I know that. And before I was just kind of like, fuck it. And I didn't think that was something that was as important as it is. But now I know it's important. So I'm kind of starting this process of like creating the time, creating the space to be able to better give that.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's still like not
still
perfect.
whip. Well, it's still whip.
It's just like the pod. Look at this.
Work in progress.
Beautiful sign. Because we don't have the sign yet.
Yeah. We'll get the sign soon.
It's like me. It's like beautiful heart. Not fully heart.
Ugly on the outside, but means well.
But have a good beard at least.
That sign doesn't have a good beard.
But I do. So yeah, but listen, I'm getting better. I mean, we could talk about you for fucking miles and miles and days and months and years about your problems.
I'm half your age. I'm still growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm just trying to encourage you to grow up, not faster, but like learn faster.
Yeah.
Because learn from my
I have. From talking to you and being your friend, I've learned a lot.
But you know what's tough about that kind of like thinking and process? When people say like learn from someone else's mistakes, you really don't learn from anyone
until it happens to yourself. Yeah, no, you don't.
And until you're like whatever your threshold is of like, okay, this is so much enough that I'm stopping now, that I'm going to stop this attitude or this behavior. Like I was talking to Jacob about this. Like I could tell him 1,000 times, yo, bro, trust me, it's going to end up like this, or trust me because this happened to me and this is the same thing. Someone's still got to learn at their own pace.
Yeah,
their own process.
Or else like there wouldn't, it's the same thing. It's like you see people drinking a shit ton and affecting themselves and their families and everything. And it's like, oh, learn from that person. Don't drink as much.
And now I'm alcoholic.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Do you think you are? Like, why have you been drinking more? Genuinely.
To be honest,
only reason. You used to like not.
I don't drink more. The only thing that happened is like I had ordered some drinks because I ordered like dessert, and like I was ordering drinks for other people. And then I just had them in the fridge, and I was like, well, I might as well drink these because they're here. And they tasted good.
Oh, you think they taste good?
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't had alcohol in about a year. Like not even a taste. Like before, like I'd have like a few, whatever.
Alcohol's terrible.
But I haven't had it for a year, and I think I'm happier.
Yeah. I think anyone who doesn't drink is probably happier.
Yeah.
Period. Just to be honest.
And it makes everything easier. Like if I do want to go out with my friends, I know that I'm like, oh, I'll be the one that drives. Like you don't have to think about Ubering or thinking about like, oh, well, if I only have 2 drinks, like maybe I'll be good to drive in 5 hours. Like it's always like, I'll drive.
Damn, I was going to say some fucked up shit.
What were you going to say?
Nothing. I don't want to encourage that sort of bad behavior.
No, that should never.
Drinking and driving is terrible.
That's actually, then why do you say it so condescendingly?
No, I'm saying it's terrible. No, it is terrible. People die because of that shit.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say sometimes I'll have 2 drinks and just like get in the car, but I'm not drunk. But it's different because it's me.
Okay, yeah, but you're also 260.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing that up, and I'd fuck you up in a street fight.